Hello, people. Another beautiful day. Yep. Hope your five senses work. Hope your health and strength is good. What? What's up, gamers? All right. Look, what I got for you guys. Got this nice little article here. Says here, AMD FSR 2.0 alone supports over 100 titles, right? But then it says here, with FSR 1 and FSR 2, FSR supports 230 games combined between FSR 1 and FSR 2. Alright, listen to this. It says here, throughout its social media account, AMD today announced Fidelity Super Resolution 2.0. Its time-scaling technology launched in May this year. New supports more than 100 games. At the same time, FSR technology as a whole, and then it says in parentheses, FSR 1.0 and FSR 2.0 is now available for 230 games, not including popular mods that replace Dlss 2 with FSR 2, which are a few. Then it says officially, this technology has just been added to games like The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, Next Gen, and Cyberpunk 2077, and was confirmed for Dead Island 2 to be released on April 28, 2023. The latter is given away with select RX 6000 series, GPU, and Callisto protocol. Then it says here, meanwhile, NVIDIA recently confirmed that its DLSS technology is now available in over 250 games. Month by month, the company adds new titles with support for DLSS 2X and DLSS 3, which already supports about 20 games. However, unlike AMD FSR, which will arrive in 2023 and is not yet confirmed how it will work, NVIDIA DLSS 3 only supports the new RTX 40 series graphics cards. On the other hand, AMD said it would do its best to make FSR 3 compatible with as many GPU as possible, but it may have to sacrifice some older architecture if it intends to compete with NVIDIA DLSS 3. In addition, the Red Team mentioned that 3D Mark would add benchmark to compare the different qualities/performance modes of FSR 2.2 to join DLSS 1, 2, and 3 tests from NVIDIA and Intel XeSS to give users a better idea of performance gain with each new tech. Then it says here, what are your thoughts on AMD FSR 2? Do you think AMD FSR 3.0 will give competition to NVIDIA DLSS 3? Share your thoughts. Alright, okay, here's the deal. Okay, so FSR 1 and FSR 2 combined supports 230 games. Then, see, where's the other article here? Then, with DLSS technology, right, it's 250 games. So here's the deal. When it comes to NVIDIA, when it comes to AMD and NVIDIA, all they can do is stay competitive within the market. They can't keep looking backwards. They have to maintain their competitive edge in this market. So even though AMD and NVIDIA and Intel are competitors, they feed off each other and they help the industry grow. Video games are so demanding, so NVIDIA, Intel, and AMD, they have to keep up with the demands of video games with new graphics card year in and year out, because video games is so demanding, and they have to stay consistent. Look, just like how Activision is consistent with Call of Duty year in and year out, because it was Call of Duty 1, Call of Duty 2, Call of Duty 3, Call of Duty 4, Call of Duty World at War, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, Ghost, Advance, Black Ops 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you got Infinite Warfare, World War 2, Vanguard, Black Ops Cold War, and now we're at Modern Warfare. And then there's Modern Warfare 2, and then there's Warzone. Once they stumbled up on on Warzone, Call of Duty now is a two-headed monster. So and behind those two games, you got updates, and then you got a user base for both games. So Nvidia has been, Activision has been consistent with Call of Duty. In the same term now, AMD, Intel, Nvidia, they have to stay consistent, to keep up with the demands of video games, because video games are so demanding, and so complex, and they need new tech in order to thrive and in order to grow. So Nvidia, Intel, and AMD, they have to stay consistent. Every time they come out with new tech, new tech is exciting and it's fun for the industry, and competition is what competition makes the industry grow. But they have to stay consistent to keep up with video games, and whatever new tech they discover, they have to bring it to the light, so video games can benefit from it. So all they can do right now is just stay consistent, just like how Activision has been consistent with Call of Duty all those years, year in and year out. I mean, they gave every time Activision come out with a new Call of Duty, it has a new feature on it. So they have been consistent with Call of Duty, and the same rule would apply now to Intel, AMD, and Nvidia. Of course, AMD can compete with Nvidia's Dlss 3, but AMD now have to stay consistent, and keep the ball moving. They can't slow down, and the same goes for Intel. They have to stay consistent, to keep up with the times, and keep up with the times and the type of gaming world we're in today right now. So that's all they can do right now, is stay consistent, and they'll get the result. They'll get the result that they're looking for. I mean, it's good that that FSR supports that many games, but now you got to keep going with this. You have to. You got to move off 250, get to 300, 400, 500. So you got to keep going, man. So that's all they can do right now, is stay consistent and don't look backwards, because looking backwards, if they keep going backwards, they will never grow. So they have to go forward, man. So, but it's good that AMD reached a milestone with FSR 1 and 2, but now keep going, keep going. Then there's FSR 3. Of course, FSR 3 can compete with Dlss 3. Nvidia, they need AMD to compete with. They need someone to push them. Nvidia needs AMD to push them. AMD needs Intel to push them. You know what I'm saying? So the three of them need each other to push one another to keep going. Because this video game industry don't stop. This tech world don't stop. So they have to keep up with the pace. They have to keep their consistency, and that's the name of the game. Anyway, leave this video for y'all to enjoy. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, still Star Wars and Star Trek fan, or Dark Side.